Namaste India, it's your Miss World here and we're in beautiful Telangana in Hyderabad because in May we'll be organizing here the prestigious Miss World Festival and I'm so excited that all of the contestants will come here and experience the beautiful Telangana, all its hidden gems. I actually had the chance to visit a few of the hidden gems yesterday and I'm mesmerized, so I'm more than happy to see you again in May. When it comes to my projects, I'm focusing on education. Education with someone like going with me hand in hand all the time. That's why I have educational project in Tanzania, Czech Republic, and right now I'll be exploring the beautiful India. My current project, what I'm working on right now, is educational app. You've been asking me if there's something I'll be continuing after getting the crown. Yes, there's many things, and this app is one of the thing. It will be about financial literacy, and it's such an important topic that sometimes we forget. And not only young children, but as well young adults and adults are having this gap in financial literacy, and they can struggle with their financial needs. And this app will be helping them to actually learn the financial literacy and all they need for their daily task in a funny and engaging way. It will be gamified app, so I'm sure that it will be really a pleasure to. I hope it will be a pleasure to be studying with this. And of course, the Tanzanian project is still going, and there is so much more to be looking forward to. So I'm excited if you will be following my journey even after that.
Thank you. And I think Carolina, your predecessor, she said that famously that crown is not an accessory; it's a responsibility, right?
Yes.
So in
Yes.
your thingy, right? Like, could you put this in your context and tell me what your experience as such and how did you deal with that responsibility?
Um, That's definitely true. A crown is not an accessory, it's a responsibility. And I always say that it's not a small responsibility, but a huge, because this platform offers you many opportunities how to promote different causes. And it's the purpose to do it. It's my purpose to promote not only education and my educational projects, but everywhere we go in the world, we're trying to help. We're trying to connect with the people, to visit the schools and hospitals, to really make sure that everyone gets the help they need. Because Miss World is not a beauty pageant; it's a pageant with a purpose, and it's a pageant where we are focusing on the people and all when it comes to that.
And how do you plan to, like, I mean, you talked about that and these things that you've done during your years like this world, how are you planning to take forward? Like, are you, I think, again, Carolina is doing a lot of things beyond that as well. So are you also like kind of like planning to take and are you working for?
Oh, definitely. I'm taking on. I was doing this before Miss World, much before I became a Miss Czech Republic and later Miss World. It's something what I'm doing from the bottom of my heart. That's why I started several years ago. And that's why I will not stop. I say that, yes, okay, the crown is with you maybe for 1 year, but once a Miss World, always a Miss World, and the life purpose will continue, and I'll definitely continue what I'm building right now. And I know that the doors are open, and that only thing I need to do is to do the work. And I have such an exciting project, as I mentioned, the app. I have a foundation in the Czech Republic, my own foundation, where we're helping disabled people. We're helping children to get the education they need in Tanzania as well. So I'll be continuing on that, and it's not finishing with the crown. It's actually starting even more.
Okay. And the biggest challenge that you faced and how did it shape your perspective on leadership and like advocacy?
Um, I think the biggest challenge is or what I've experienced is one of the biggest challenges was in my mind, because when I was growing up, I was this tall girl, um, I didn't feel that, there is something special. And the biggest shift we can all do in our lives is to change the mindset, because we need to realize that we're able to be the leaders, we're able to speak up, we're able to work on our dreams, and we just need the determination and the passion to make sure that we stay on the track. And with this mindset, everything changed for me, because who will believe in you if you will not believe in yourself? You really need to realize that you need to start with yourself. You need to start loving yourself and to help yourself before you start to helping and loving other people. It's such an important thing to start with you.
And I think Miss World as a pageant has come a long way also. It started as like a bikini contest and all that. So, but what changes would you recommend? So you've lived as a Miss World for like almost a year now. No? So what changes would you recommend to keep it relevant to the younger generations?
I think what will never be out to date is actually showing your authenticity and your uniqueness. Because as you said, in the past, it was a bikini contest, but it's really not about that. That's why we don't have the bikini contest anymore. And that's why we're focusing on the personality. So it's important to show your persona, who you are, what you want to show to the world, and this will never be out to date, because uniqueness is one of the biggest gifts we can show to the world.
And you also have traveled a lot. So how has it performed you all these cultural intricacies and everything? And has it changed you as a person?
Definitely changed me as person significantly. I started traveling at quite a young age, when I was 13 years old. That was a time when I signed my first modeling contract, and actually the modeling was missing the purpose, but it taught me how to be independent. And every time when I was going to a new country, it taught me how to take care of myself. And mainly it taught me the different perspectives all around the world. And what is important to realize is that we may be different in different parts of the world, but when you're true, when you're respecting other people, when you're always with an open heart, and when you're with your open eyes and willing to actually get to know the other people, that's the main key, because you should treat people as you want to be treated. And that's the way how it changed me. I realized that everyone has different paths in their life, and especially at Miss World, you have a chance to speak to 140 contestants from all around the world, and everyone has a different journey, but we were sharing the same mission. And I think it's the same with the people. We may be different, but we all want to love, we all want to share our stories, we all want to enjoy the life. And I think that's such a power in that.
And also, like a pageant like this, right? It kind of tries to put you in a mood. And so, how do you retain your individuality in the sense that you said when traveling all around the world, and you started traveling when you were 14 years old, so you must have had this kind of individuality within yourself. You've known it, you've been informed by it, right? So, and how did you, when you're preparing for this contest, and then when you actually are being in this world, how did you kind of stood up against the mold that was like, Miss World should like be like this, look like this, not that kind of thing.
If you can repeat the question a bit louder, please,
Yeah,
because I didn't hear, I think, everything.
Okay. So I was just saying that you, how have you retained your individuality, given the fact that Miss World trains you to be in a certain way, right? Like basically they expect you to speak in a certain way.
Oh, it's actually not true. Miss World don't tell you how you should speak, how you should act. They're really not doing that. They're embracing that everyone is different. And I think if you would look at the continental queens, I would say everyone is different. Everyone have different personalities. So it's not really that we're taught to be one way. We're just, let's say, born with the same mission. That's why sometimes maybe you may have a feeling that we're talking the same, but it's because we're working on the same projects. We're working on a beauty of a purpose. And, everyone has different journey, but we have the same vision. That's why it may look like that, but trust me, it's really not like that.
And what advice would you give the newcomers, like the next batch of Miss World contestants?
My advice would be to stay true to yourself, as I was talking about the uniqueness. It's so important to show who you are. Of course, it's important to be prepared when it comes to the preparations, because I believe that the hard work and the determination and the passion, these are the keys. And as well, I always say, don't forget to enjoy the process, because it's a once in a lifetime opportunity where all of the contestants from all around the world gathers at one place, and they're celebrating the same thing, and they're creating memories that will last forever. And not only memories, friendships that will last forever. And it goes so fast, so enjoy every day. And when you'll be enjoying, all the people will feel that you're happy, that you're enjoying it, and they will want to be connected with you. So that's such an important thing.
Last, did India imagine like anything like you imagined, or is it complicated?
This is my, let's say, second time in India. My first time in India was, of course, last year when I visited Mumbai and Delhi with the Miss World, and we had a chance to see a little bit of the city. We visited the Gandhi Memorial, we visited a few more monuments. But for me, the favorite thing is the people, because they're very welcoming, very helpful, and they're always here when we need something, to give a piece of advice or a hand. And that's such an important thing why we're coming back. And I was expecting India to be a diverse country with a vibrant, energetic culture, and that's exactly what it is, because you find all of these beautiful aspects. India has its own spice. It's really, this energy that comes to you once you land in here.
And also, as part of your preparation, I mean, I've went through your videos, as in your vlogs and stuff, where you talked about the underprivileged children, even in Czech itself. So, are you planning to revisit and do this as part of your future, or is it like?
Oh, definitely. I'm still working constantly on this project with unprivileged children, and it's important to actually make sure that they are still having what they need. I'm visiting Tanzania often. Like this, we can make sure that the children receive the proper need they deserve. And the same in the Czech Republic. I'm constantly working on the projects to make sure that I can bring as much as possible to the table.
And what does it in Czech Republic? Does this world has the same kind of impact as it has, say, in like Tanzania or India?
Yes, because all countries may be different, but all countries have their own problems and their own gaps. And when it comes to Tanzania, we actually started this project with school, but in the Czech Republic, I know that there is a problem with employment when it comes to disabled people. That's why I started this type of project in there. And another thing, the financial literacy. I know that many young people and young adults, they're struggling with that. That's why I started this type of project. So in all of the countries, you can make a huge impact. You just need to do a little bit of the research of the markets and of the country, what's needed and where you can actually give your hand.